Welcome. So today we have a very special guest in the building. He goes by the name of Stussy DJ here from the Bay Area, California. Welcome to the stage, Stussy DJ.
Hey, bro.
Hey, how are you? Good. So how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So
Are you good?
I'm good.
What you been up to?
Oh no, this is not about me.
Oh, but
we want to know about this album.
What you been up to?
I've been listening to this album.
Okay.
I have been listening to
Good.
this album.
What you have?
I have, and this album, y'all. Oh, did y'all stream it? Cause let me tell you something. It is fire. I want to know, like, first of all, let's do a little icebreaker. So
Icebreaker.
Yes, we're gonna do a little icebreaker before we get into the questions of this album. So stick around.
Okay.
So we're going to give you a few words, and we want you to sing whatever. So basically, song association. All right. So the first word, let's see, love.
Oh, love. I have
Yes.
a song. It's from Find Love. It's like, I forgot how it goes. Sheesh.
No, you did.
It's like, fight, love, happiness, all the things you taught me, so I got it this time, yeah.
Okay, hold on. Y'all, this is off the album now.
Yes, it is.
Okay, all right, let's give him something, a little gospel. Sunshine.
Oh, you brought the sunshine in my life. Yeah,
Keep going, we gotta hear some more. We love your
We're gonna
voice.
cut it short real quick.
All right, we'll give you another one. Dream.
Dream. Oh, that's a good one. A dream. I don't even know dream. Dream. I don't know a dream. I don't know dream. Let me think. Like,
I'm gonna give you like about 5 more seconds.
do you know a song with dreams in it?
Exactly.
Okay,
we're gonna be
right.
I'm so sorry. But you know what?
You know what song I thought of? Because it was like, dream, but it makes sense because the Whitney Houston song. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. But like,
I mean, that kind of works.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
you know, we'll give it to you. We'll give it to you. Let's go with lit.
Lit.
Y'all, they use lit in every song today, so this should be easy.
I don't know, like lit.
Come
like
on.
lit. I mean, like underneath these pants, I feel very lit.
Oh,
like it's
whoa.
very much just sweating right now, so I don't
much
know. I
information.
feel very lit right now.
Okay.
Like, I feel like I'm burning in these pants.
It's okay. We're gonna let them.
I need them
Cool
to
down,
see,
cool
like
down.
they need to see, like these pants.
You don't see
I'm
these?
burning. I'm burning. It's okay.
Wait, I have a question. So I've seen something similar to the shirt before. It looks kind of like a brand I know called Vision Times.
Yo, this
Right.
one, no, this one is not Vision Times, but
Okay.
Vision Times is gonna be coming very soon. So yeah.
And who are you? Vision Times creator?
Yes. Vision
Oh,
Times
okay.
CEO.
Make
CEO.
it. Okay, all right.
CEO.
All right, so I'll give you one more just to finish it off. Let's go with.
Come on, don't make this hard because you're giving me these songs that I don't know.
You know it. Come on, you got to be better at this.
I know, but I know like songs, but it's like these words, like I don't know, I don't be hearing them.
Okay, this one you better get. Pressure.
The pressure keeps on building up now, and I really don't even know how. Ain't trying to really give no doubt, but I'm still living in your cloud. Yes.
All right. So
So
that was
you in it.
Oh, go stream it out.
Okay.
But go stream it out.
The rapper.
Thank you. All right. So my first question about the album is, what does this album mean to you?
Really, this album is just a release of all the toxicity that was in my life that I now have pushed away. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of times in relationships, you think you're going in for the one thing and it turns out it's for the other thing. So in this album, you're going to hear about stories and stuff that I went through, but now I've learned from. You know what I'm saying? Now it's about leveling up in life, going places. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what this album is. You know, title again is You Wasted My Time.
Right.
Which again, my time was wasted, but it was valuable time that was wasted that I can't get back, that I can learn from, and it's going to help me become the person that I am, you know, and going to be.
Exactly. And the great thing about it is there's a lesson in everything. So even
Yes.
if the outcome isn't the best, you still learned a lesson. So I want to get into one of the songs called "The Way That You Move," because I don't know about y'all, I've heard it and it made me want to do a couple of dance moves. So my question, I was analyzing the lyrics, right?
Yes.
And you thought I didn't catch on, but I did. In one of your lyrics, you said, "You can't trust a broke one, so I guess that I'll be with no one." My question is, as an artist, do you think you'll be able to date people who are in your same field, like entrepreneur, music industry, Hollywood, movies, whatever, in the entertainment field? Or are you going to be able to date people who have a 9-to-5, like if they're a garbage lady, if they work at McDonald's? Are you going to be able to do that?
Yeah, that's a very, very, very good question. So, like, dating wise, like, I don't know. Like, for me, it's just like, of course, respect to everybody like that. Like, I did retail and stuff like that and moved on, and, I still work and stuff like that. But, I mean, like, if you're talking about longevity, like, of course, I would like to date somebody that's an entrepreneur and stuff like that, business minded like that, you know what I'm saying? But, like, I've also met people who didn't know nothing and then also helped them go from the ground up and from the start. Right. So for me, it's like, it doesn't really matter. If we can grow from the bottom, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Or even just you want to help me grow, but you know what I'm saying? But I can't just be with somebody who is just very much like stagnant and just like, I'm gonna just do this, you know what I'm saying?
Find where they're at.
Yeah, it's like, if we're not growing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what to tell you, like, hey, I'm sorry to tell you, but you gotta go and get on the next train home.
Right.
But I don't know, it really just depends on the whole situation, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But it's like, you have to want something. Right. You cannot just be stagnant and just, this is what I want, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like we're conditioned to be like, I'm gonna be here at this job, I'm gonna be here 45 years, stuff like that. And there's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, you have to think really like, why am I giving my breath, my oxygen, my health insurance? Why am I giving this all and relying it in this one company or this one thing when I can be the boss of myself? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And
so I really, in any relationship that I do have, I definitely like to pursue that in the person. It's like, go and venture out and stuff like that. Work your job, but still, do your own thing.
Well, ladies, you heard it. If you're trying to get with Stussy DJ, you gotta have some type of drive going for yourself. You can't be stagnant, like you said. Okay. But I want to know, because you have such a unique
and 10 white toes.
Oh, sweetie, you heard that? But I want to know, actually, because you have such a unique voice and it's so special. So I really want to know, actually, where did you get your singing voice from? Like, who or what made you pretty much start singing?
So of course I grew up singing in the church and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I would always just see the people singing and I would just always be like, oh my God, like these people sing so beautiful, and like they would have like a loud and strong voice. Mm-hmm. And I would always be like, oh my God, I would want that, but I was shy. Mm-hmm. And I feel like a lot of times that's what's happening. When we're stagnant and when we're shy about who we are, the person, we limit what the opportunities that are on the table. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? When you're shy and you're quiet, the table looks like this, nothing. But when I started to open up and when I started to reveal the talent, mm-hmm. that's when everything started working out for me. So like I grew up singing in the church, then I was in a music group with my brother called the Jordanians.
What?
That's the whole situation itself. And then kind of just working with you a lot, you kind of was pushing me to like do, you know what I'm saying? Like I was very honored for your first album. You didn't have to do it, but you decided to put me on. I think it was it's literally the first track on the album, mm-hmm. and I wasn't even an artist when her album came out. I was just Stussy DJ doing whatever else people knew me for. And you kind of just did that leap where it's just like, oh, you're gonna be on this thing, and I was like honored. And I really want to tell you that I appreciate you for putting me on that, because I feel like a lot of times people still bring up the songs, Can I Love You Tonight, and Pressure. Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like just you started from the church and stuff like that, and it just kept growing and stuff like that. I'm not one of those who started from the YouTube or the TikTok and mm-hmm. stuff like that. And, of course I'll do that, but it was just kind of like word of mouth, and I'm just going from there now.
Right. And it's so dope to see how your progression has gone so far. Because I remember when you were singing with the Jordanians, and sometimes it didn't really look like you wanted to be there, but it was
no, I did not.
Okay, but it's all good because you're here. What now?
Right.
Thank you. But when did you? So we got into a little bit when you really knew that you wanted to start singing now. So I want to know who you look up to as a singer, because this album is really, really dope, you guys. And if you really listen to the songs, like, it's the melodies, the lyrics, like, everything coincides. It's like just glue. It sticks. So I want to know, who do you look up to as an artist, or who kind of gave you this inspiration that made you feel like you could put this out and it's just gonna go up?
Yeah, so you said some of the people that I look up to,
Yes,
as in with artists and stuff like that. Of course, I love Beyonce. I love her creativity. I love the production. I love how everything she does.
Yes.
Everything. Just how she is as an artist. She's serious about it. Like, there's a meaning behind everything. So I look up to her, and I feel like that's where my meaning behind everything comes up to. Who else do I also look up to? I just feel like I look up to a lot of dope vocalists like Mariah Carey and there's more, like Tamar Braxton. She's great. Who I actually got a chance to sing with.
did y'all see that video? He was up on stage singing with Tamar for a quick minute. Like, y'all need to go search that up.
I love Tamar. I don't know. Yeah, there's just a lot of vocalists that I look up to. Usher. Okay, let's talk about that. I used to think I was Usher.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I used to think I was Chris Brown. I thought I could dance. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was light skinned.
Oh, wow.
Thought I was light skinned.
Oh,
But
the tea today.
right. But I just looked up to people like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, dope people. And so I was just like, because I feel like there's not a lot of male singers, like, as in, like, publicizing of them, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like as a guy, it's kind of like, you gotta be a rapper, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's, like, I just want to, as an artist, as a girl, I want to break a lot of those stigmas or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, as a guy artist, what you're supposed to be like, what you're supposed to do, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm a singer who sings more at a higher range, you know, I'm not one of those lower tone singers, so you're gonna hear a lot of high notes on there, and no, they're not out of tune, they're natural, they come from within, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, all right. Now my question actually is for the song Fight, Love, and Happiness. Okay, now when I heard this song, I was shook, because it was just like, you know those songs that you listen to and it just hits, so that's what it did for me. So I want to know, what does Fight, Love, and Happiness mean to you? Like, this song is very deep, so I want you to kind of dig into really what this song means to you.
Yes, I'm trying to think about the space that I was in when I wrote Fight, Love, Happiness, all the things you taught me, so I got it this time. That's right. So pretty much, it was just like, I was definitely in this period where it was just like, it was a lot of just things happening to me. In the love, and then just like mentally, and I was just in the, like, you taught me fight, you taught me how to love, and you brought to me happiness, but at the same time I wasn't getting nothing. You had to make me fight for your attention. I couldn't keep doing that. I loved where it was fake. Didn't really want to love you sometimes.
Right.
And happiness, you know what I'm saying? Just think about it. Song says, fight, love, happiness, all the things you taught me, so I got it this time. And so I just feel like within that song, it's just like a lot of times we, in relationships, we have to have fight, love, happiness, stick through it. But, you know, if it ain't happening, it ain't happening. You just gotta.
And I relate to that song so much, because love is truly a fight. You know what I'm saying? So I, as an artist, appreciate how open and honest you were being with this whole album, just in general. And it's also, you didn't add any collaborators to this album. Like, this is solo. This is all you.
Yes.
So how does it feel to just put something out? I just want to know how you feel right now, having something this dope out. You did it by yourself. I mean, of course you had a team and everything, but
yes. I feel like when I was, that was an interesting thing, because I was really like I was thinking like, should I have any features on here? And I was thinking of people, and I had people in mind, but I felt as if I wanted really people to know, like in that period of time, I was like, I have to write these songs, I have to write what's going on. This is too much for me going on. I can't bear it anymore. You know what I'm saying? And I felt as if that it was something that I wanted to show people, I can do this by myself. You see me on a lot of featured songs, but can I bring you a body of work? You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of times, a lot of artists hide behind the features. Like some people aren't confident in their talent. Let's get into that. Some people aren't that confident that every song you have to have, there's a feature on it.
Right.
Every place you go, you have to have like a, you know, and it was just like, I have all this, you know, I just was like, this is the time for me to just showcase it all, I feel like.
Okay. I like that answer.
But just because ain't no features right now, you never know the deluxe is. And there may be a special one. You know what I'm saying? I got some people in mind. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple. You know what I'm saying? Pilo, if you're out there watching, I'm trying to get a song with you. Kaylani, if you're out there, I'm trying to get one. Keisha Cole, all Bay Area owned. Who else do I? There's a couple people. Bree the rapper, she may be on a song. Who else? There's a couple other people that I'm like,
He's calling y'all out.
I think his name is Guerrero12K. He's a Bay Area artist as well. Ari Lennox, you know what I'm saying? So like these are just some of the people that I'm like, I would love to collaborate with, and some of the people who may be on this, you know, that may be featured on the deluxe version. You never know.
And you just speaking it, you're already manifesting it. So.
Yes, Beyonce, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So maybe not even this album, but these are people I would like, you know.
Exactly. And it's that drive, you know, just saying it out loud and speaking it into existence.
Yeah.
Getting on the collaborations, also want to know, like, how has it been? Because I know a lot of people have labeled you as an R&B singer or just a gospel singer because they only know either or. So I want to know, how does it feel to be labeled as either or, and do you actually accept these labels or do you not?
That's very interesting that you say that. I really haven't thought about it that way. I'm kind of just like, as an artist, I call myself an artist because I sing what comes from within the soul pretty much. I sing about what I feel. I sing about what makes me, you know what I'm saying? When I'm singing gospel, it's about letting people know that you can get through it no matter what. With R&B, it depends on what I'm singing. R&B can be about love. R&B can be about vibing, going to the club, having a good time. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of times people think they can confine me. Oh, you sing in the church and you can only sing in the church. Well, if I'm only singing in the church, how are people also going to get to know me besides the gospel audience? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I may need to bring people through the R&B field to get them closer to God. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes there's people who are in the church who singing gospel who deserve to be heard outside of the range of gospel, which can bring them more fans, which brings them back.
Yeah.
Aretha Franklin,
Literally.
whole soul singer. But yet she has that iconic gospel album that they sing in the church today. You know what I'm saying?
He's telling the truth. He is telling the truth.
So it's like, I don't, like, it's like, really like F-label, because like, I cannot be confined. I'm going to sing where I'm asked to sing. And my anointing in gospel is just the same as it can be in an R&B, as it can be in a country song, as it can be in any type of song. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I feel like wherever I'm asked to sing, I'm going to sing, and I'm not going to be confined to any labels. I'm an artist. I'm not an R&B singer. I'm not a gospel singer. I'm an artist, and I'm serious about my stuff.
Okay, you the beat. We see you, DJ. Trust me, we see you. Now, we've talked a good amount about this album. I hope you guys are really digging into this song, to streaming his music and stuff. And I just want to know, like, if there is anybody from your personal life that you could talk to who was passed or anything like that, what would you tell them? And who would it be? Because I want to know, like, you know, we've heard about the music, but we want to know a little bit more about you, you know? So we want to know, like, if there, or maybe you don't have anybody that's passed, like, tell me.
Are you saying as in like to talk to about music or just like about life?
Just to talk to about, you know, just about life.
I mean, of course, like, you know, my grandmother, like, I would love to, like, I guess, see her again, she would be impressed about what I'm doing, with y'all curve. I feel like, I feel like I would love to, like, even get a chance to, like, see some of the greats, like, as in, like, Rick James, you know what I'm saying? He's a good one. Michael Jackson, like, while getting a chance to watch these people perform and, like, seeing, like, how do they deal with it, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's just, that's just that.
Right. And lastly, I'm going to give you the floor to say anything else you want to say. And then I just want you to give some advice to anybody out there who maybe wants critique or, advice on their artistry or anything in life. So I'm going to give the floor to you.
Yes, so we about to wrap this thing up. Stussy DJ here, of course, all platforms, streaming platforms, go stream. It's either can or don't waste my time or whatever. I forgot what the title was going to be. But to people out there who are trying to become artists or just anything like that, be serious about, like, the craft. You have to want it bad. Like, want it very bad. Like, want this thing very bad. I just started really going into that. Be serious about it. I mean, how bad do you want it? If you want it that bad, you need to be out there performing. If you want it that bad, you need to be out there promoting yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't just drop the album and then nobody knows nothing about you. You know what I'm saying? Put in that work. And then I also feel like for another key for me is I don't take no. I do not take no as an answer. Brianna has been with me. There's been many situations where people have told me no about something, or like it was just like, oh, I don't think you're gonna do it, and I made it happen. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like you just gotta be yourself, really, and be yourself. People know when you fake it. People know when you're out there just wasting time and just, you know what I'm saying? And I hate to say this, but really just don't publicize your drug use online. Like, if you're doing it, do it privately, because it's good in the front, but in the end, it's gonna make you lose some opportunities, unfortunately, that you don't want to happen. So I feel like just, be yourself and turn up and, stream the album. It's out.
Well, we thank you for having you here. This is Stussy DJ. Make sure you go and stream the album. We are so glad we had you here today. And yeah, thanks for watching.
Stream the album. Hey, stream the album.